Welcome back. A pothole has appeared on the Samruddhi Highway bridge at Amravati. The 700-plus kilometer long highway was one of the ambitious projects of the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and was opened up for public use just 1.5 years ago. Now, since then, it has made headlines for all of the wrong reasons. According to 2023 data, 900 accidents have occurred in a span of just 100 days. And now with this new pothole, serious questions are being raised over its quality of construction or lack thereof. Now, the Maharashtra State Road Development Corporation has begun repair work and has committed to swift restoration, which is expected to conclude within a period of 5 days. The total cost of the highway was 55,000 crore rupees, and thousands of crores were even spent on technical designer teams. Meanwhile, the Maharashtra Congress chief, Potholed, has slammed the Shinde-led government. He alleged that several complaints were lodged on the design and construction of the highway, but they were ignored by the government. He has also alleged pervasive corruption during the highway's construction phase. All right, we're crossing over to Clyde Craster, who's joining us. He's again from the NCP, and he's going to be telling us more about what he thinks about this incident that we're seeing on the highway. Mr. Craster, thank you so much for speaking to us here at Mirror Now. What is your take on the fact that 55,000 crore rupees were invested into this highway? Now we're seeing, and there have been multiple hundreds of accidents ever since it was inaugurated back in December 2022. Now, recently, another incident that we're seeing is that there's a pothole that's appeared. What do you think?
So we've raised this issue, we've raised this question a long time ago that all the work that has been done on the Samruddhi Mahamarg needs to be reviewed and needs to be checked because, first of all, the technical pattern or the way the roads were designed, why are accidents happening there constantly? That was the question. It was opened up with a lot of publicity, a lot of stunts that done by the CM, DCM driving on the Samruddhi Mahamarg only to show publicity. Now what we see is the state of the road. I mean, the state of the road, the bridges across the Samruddhi Mahamarg, it's all collapsing. That means substandard work has been done on it. Shoddy material has been used on it. So this contractor needs to be pulled up. Whoever is doing the work there, they have to be questioned, and the government. The government has to be questioned as to you opened up this with a lot of publicity. You dedicated this road to the people of Maharashtra. If there are accidents going to happen, people are going to suffer. And then now the conditions of the roads are so bad. We've complained it again and again, and nobody is looking into it. And now it's out in the open. So this is a serious issue. An investigation should be done into the construction of this whole Samruddhi Mahamarg. Who are the contractors? What kind of material was used? What kind of technicalities were used? And if they were qualified enough to get these contracts, that's the important question. Were these contractors who performed the work on these roads and the bridges were qualified to get this work? Was the tender process followed properly? All the criteria of the capability of the contractors, have they fulfilled it? All these need to be tested, checked, and a report should come out in the public domain to tell the people of Maharashtra that this is what has been done.
I think very valid questions that you're bringing up, especially considering how many accidents there have been on this highway ever since it was inaugurated back in 2022. Mr. Craster, what I wanted to ask you is that you said that you have been raising this matter at multiple points over the last few years. What exactly has the state government said to you guys in response?
Well, the state government just puts it away. I mean, for them, giving clean chit to everybody, including people whom they complain about, so-called involved in scams, once they join the BJP, they say that they're clean. The same way these contractors who are affiliated to them, when questions are raised, after a few days, they come up with some kind of an excuse and they give them a clean chit. That's what has been happening. So we are going to continue to keep raising the voices because, you can't afford to lose lives. You can't afford to have people suffering. And you can't afford to have people going through this kind of, trouble and pain when they're driving through something that should be easy for them.
All right, Mr. Craster, thank you so much for joining us here at Mirror Now and for giving us your perspective on this incident that we're seeing, and especially the multiple accidents that have taken place. Now, just to sum up what Mr. Craster had to say, one thing is that he's saying is that the contractors need to be pulled up. They need to be investigated. There needs to be a fair investigation into why exactly this is happening on the roads. He is also saying that the Maharashtra government, whenever the opposition has raised it, they've simply turned those claims away and ignored it. Now, we'll continue to track the developments in this story. Right now, though, we're going to be shifting focus